More free agency news out of Packers camp. After giving guard Aaron Banks a 4-year deal, the Packers have signed a defensive player, signing former Raiders cornerback Nate Hobbs to a 4-year, $48 million deal. Now again, just like the Aaron Banks deal, it's very important to understand the guaranteed money here. Although this looks like a $12 million deal per year, it's only $16 million guaranteed, and although it says a 4-year deal, it's likely a 2-year deal with a team option in years 3 and 4. And the Packers had a big need at the cornerback position. It seems all but likely that Jair Alexander is on his way out, and the Packers will likely trade him or cut him around draft time. I'm a lot higher on Keyshawn Nixon than a lot of people. I think he played very well at boundary corner in 2024, but nonetheless, the Packers needed to add depth. They have Carrington Valentine, who has a ton of potential, but really needs to lock down that cornerback number 2 spot. Eric Stokes is a free agent, and there's really no way they bring him back. They're also losing Corey Ballantyne and Robert Rochelle. Now, Nate Hobbs is very intriguing. He's not a corner I had circled for the Green Bay Packers because when you take a look at his career outlook and the snaps played, he's a majority nickel cornerback, where Javon Bullard is projected to play for the future. But he also has played boundary corner. And when you look at Green Bay Packers players and the players they sign, the players they draft, one word consistently pops up, and that is versatility. And that's exactly what Nate Hobbs has. In terms of the advanced metric EPA, he was 11th best in coverage with minus 15.6 among all defensive backs that saw 40-plus targets last season. Overall, in his career, he's been very solid in the run defense game. Over his career, he's had an 81.6 run defense grade, which is 6th best, and 81 total defensive stops, which is 7th best in that span. And although he's mainly played nickel corner, I think Nate Hobbs has the athleticism and the size to play boundary. Out of the draft, he graded out with a 9.62 RAS. He's 5'11", 196 pounds, so he has the weight to play outside and the strength with 17 bench reps, and the speed, 4.48, and extreme explosion, 40.5-inch vertical, 11'3" broad jump, and more importantly, 32.5-inch arms, which are really long arms for a 5'11" corner, signaling he can definitely play boundary. So overall, I like this signing because it's low guarantees yet again. It adds versatility to this defense, but I am interested to see what their projection is at that nickel spot. Obviously, they can run some dime later downs, passing downs, and you can have all 4 of these guys out there: Valentine, Hobbs, Bullard, and Nixon. But that doesn't mean the Packers aren't going to address cornerback in the draft, because I fully expect them to.